You dipped? Why are you dipped?
Because you were thinking with your dipstick?
Alright, back again with perhaps another mail day. I just basically want to maybe title this the end of TTM, and perhaps maybe the end of postcards as well. So, I'm not sure, in my last video I told you how many more postcards I have to send out. It was something like 375. I've since mailed out another 5 or 6 since then, so it's a little less than that one there. But I might call this the end of TTMs because really they're just coming in ridiculously infrequent, and when they come back like this, you know, does not help me. It would be nice if the internet had correct addresses for everybody. This was to Doc Lawson somewhere in Carlton, Texas. He was a soccer player, and I just couldn't find any other information, so I did the best that I could for that particular one. So at the time that I sent this out, it was only 60 cents instead of 63. So that's kind of unfortunate, and that's one of the difficulties. You know, you end up using a lot of wasted effort and time. Now, it's possible I could find him on eBay, but the chances of me finding Doc Lawson's autograph, for the most part, I think I'm going to be switching to purchases if I can. There's only a few sets that I really want anymore, and unfortunately a lot of the vintage cards, I've gotten most of who I wanted. I don't need to write people numerous times. Again, the only things that I really had planned on doing were the Olympic cards, really, for autograph requests, because I didn't have any of those. But a lot of the Olympic athletes don't send back for an awfully long time. I did get one request back today, barely even postmarked. It says Portland, Oregon right there. But this guy wrote in some sort of, I want to say sort of ballpoint, red ballpoint pen, you know, a correcting pen. And I sent him 2 cards, so the autograph doesn't look that great. Thankfully, it didn't smear very much, but it's very faint on here. And this guy, as I said, he was barely an hour from me. Too bad he didn't get a better, you know, prominent signature. You could barely read that on here. But it says Don Scholander right there in red pen. Where is it? Well, it's kind of right there. It shows up not as good as on camera, probably. So there's that one. There's the M&M's card here. And of course, shortly after I send off Don Scholander, I realize that there's another card of him. And then there is the base card right there. So technically an autograph, nothing to get. You know, essentially what it is I got his autograph, and if I tried to sell him, I wouldn't get any money for it. That's basically what it is. I'm not selling them, but I just, you know, I like these things to stand out because, you know, when I'm flipping through my binders and counting up on my autographs, I frequently miss some that were signed in dark places or signed very faintly, so it's a faint red pen. I try not to use red pen for anything unless I'm really desperate for a pen. I had to throw a couple Sharpies away the other day because they had dried out just on their own. I don't know. Anything else here? Not really. That's pretty much a gist of what came into the mail today. So, like I said, I've definitely cut back on TTM, except for the fact that, and as I said, I have gotten so many of the usual suspects. I might go back through some of the Max Wax cards that my brother gave me and send off to a couple of those athletes. But again, I could go to eBay and find a lot of these guys for anywhere between $1 and $3. You know, and if I get an autograph for $1 and it cost me $1, you know, plus, you know, or what is it now, 63, so $1.26, you know, minimum, plus the whatever, plus whatever, and you can usually get on these combined shipping deals. So that's probably the way I'm going to be going now, and if you have any questions, concerns, or I'm going to show this really quickly here. I got carbon copy on VHS yesterday, 50 cents, doesn't have any value. I also got Bigfoot on VHS. I think it's about a $6 to $10 VCR tape. That was in a free box. I got Joe Camp's Homps plus Benji's Life Story. It's not a common title, but it really has no more value than probably $5. That was another 50 cents. And shout out to the zombie collector and other movie aficionados here. We have Dance Your Pants Off, an aerobic concert with Richard Simmons, and that was in the free box. How could you pass that one up? That one doesn't sell for a nickel. Nobody even wants that one, so whatever. So that's what I have for you today, and thank you for watching.